Jason, and I am on the Badge fan server, and I'm here with Mr. Randomhato.
Hello.
And we have one last unfinished business to do today. It is nice and early in the morning for me, but for special occasions other than being forced to go to work, I do wake up early to have some fun.
Indeed.
So we have gotten everyone else done for the pranks, except one particular pink man that needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
laying in bed last night, I wanted to do something with crafting benches.
Well,
And
Pink is quite a builder, so yeah, I think he'll appreciate it.
yep. And all the time he's talking to me about how he wants to fish and do all that with U8Cs. So I'm like, well, he must be a fisherman too. So I come up with a wonderful idea last night about building him a floating fishing village made out of crafting benches.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a nice little platform here to work off of. And go from there. And as you can see in my inventory, I have a couple crafting benches on me.
I may have a few.
So let's see, this should be enough to start off on. And let it begin.
What?
Alright, so I think we just... Oh god, this is going to be interesting to remember to shift every time. So I figured...
Shift jump. All the shifting.
So I figured we'll get like the square triangle up first, and then we can shape it a little bit. I mean, we could be really mean and do all this with obsidian, but we're not that diabolical.
Well,
just mostly.
Shift. Open crafting grid. Shift. How are we going here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I should count how many times I miss shift.
Are you just making this solid, or? It's gonna be a lot of blocks.
Yeah, but I have a lot of wood.
Uh-huh.
I want the kind of the base, kind of a point. Matter of fact, if you want to start building a little island off of here, just square off an island enough to put a nice fishing shack. And then I will start working out where the pond's gonna go. This direction.
Okay, so what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's coming out this way a bit then.
It's been a while since I've had to build something like this, like of anything floating. So my my artistic ability to shape it properly might be a little off.
Yeah, same here, but we'll try it. We'll try and make it pretty.
Yeah. If not, we'll just make it difficult. I could make this a whole lot higher off the ground, but I really don't feel like going to build height again.
Yeah, it's a long way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2. No!
Surprisingly, I only died once building Poppy's whole thing.
And that was huge. Uh-huh.
That's what she said.
Which did as well. Yeah. Okay, let's make this organic, shall we?
Yes,
Are we keeping this as the ground level?
yeah, I think so. And then we can... Oh.
Where'd he go?
Whoops. Don't stop shifting. Yeah, I think that would be ground level, and then we'll just, if we want to fill out the bottom, we'll just fill it off of that platform. Okay, so the house is going to have an obsidian structure. Why? Because we can.
In this crazy blocky world. Okay, so I need to get underneath this and put some base into it.
I think since we have new spawn now, he might just look at his place here and look up at Pi's old prank that he hasn't tore down yet and just go, you know, it's going to stay exactly how it's going to stay.
But that'd take all the fun away.
Something I will do is I'll give him a fancy door.
Fancy schmancy.
Oh, I don't want it on the inside.
There we go. Right, so how do I get back up there now? Oh my god. Trapped forever.
So for those who don't know, I have woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning for me to do this. It's what, about 11 noon around your time right now?
Yeah, about half past 11.
Yeah, so I am giving up my early morning sleep on a Saturday to do this, Pink, so I really hope you do appreciate this, because I really do like sleeping in on Saturdays.
It's the one day of the week. There's just so many benches. Oh, I think this could do to be bigger.
Yeah, I agree. God, that's ugly looking, but it's perfect.
Let's bring it out, shall we? Shift.
God, I need to make more stairs. Where am I going to find a workbench at?
I think if you look around, you might be lucky. Oh dear.
Yeah, that looks proper. You know, I'm going to go see if I can find some glass.
Some workbenches.
Oh, you. Why the hell did you blow
Workbench.
up, you little bastard?
Where was that, on the stairs?
No, it was in dirt, so I'll have to grab some dirt.
Dear. Ever since coming back off holiday, I've had this little tickly cough. Bulgarian plague, I think.
To a foreign country and come back with something, huh?
Only if it's Thailand, people come back with wives. But,
If I did that, my wife might be a little upset.
yeah, I think mine might kick my ass, I think.
I'll be lucky if she just did that. I'd probably be dead.
You've come back with a wife, and it's not even a woman. What are you doing? It isn't? Oh.
News to me.
then she told me that was her hand. Oh dear.
Well, this is a little awkward.
I did wonder why we were making love. She kept saying, "Call me Bob," but no.
But, you know, it did cost this much, so, you know, might as well keep it.
Ah, well.
Oh, no. God, there's mobs everywhere. Pink, why don't you have better... No. Oh my god. I am destroying...
That one had thorns on.
I am destroying his walkway. Oh.
I'm trying to help.
It's fine. It's just... It's all lit up, but they're still spawning in here. I am so sorry, Pink. I will definitely not fix this.
Put some workbenches in the hole. Okay, what?
Hey, that is actually a great idea.
This is like mob paradise over here.
I know. Unfortunately, it destroyed one of his flags, so I gotta find out where to get one of his flags from. I think I can reproduce it with pink wool.
Trying to shoot an Enderman, but
Yeah, that doesn't work.
no, buggers keep moving. Okay, let's start giving the land some shape up here, shall we?
Yeah. Looks. Let's extend the pond just a tick too. See what's over here. Okay, so I'll have to fill the bottom in here. Oh, actually, I got an idea. Let's have a river that flows through the middle here, and cascades off the side.
Nice.
Yeah, might as well make it artistic.
It's not going to kill all the torches that Pink didn't put down over there. Because that would make this place bad for mobs. You know, and obviously we don't want that.
Well, I didn't notice that the mobs were bad around here. That's... Maybe that's his bodyguards that stay here, so no one pranks him, but... Yeah. Well, they failed.
Yeah, they need new ones. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go, we've got a bit of shape to the land now up here, which is nice. How long is this? That's what she said.
Must not be very.
Need so
Okay, so I got to drop this river down a little, which means I need to add to the bottom. So let me...
Well, I'm just looking at a solution here at the moment.
Extending the water source.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so there's that.
I'm thinking it's probably gonna need maybe and there.
That'll work. If you can drop a water source in that corner there, I think that'll... Ah, perfect.
What are we destroying down there? Oh, it's going into the water, that's alright then.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a little... nice little archway.
Even though I've got a button on the side of my mouse that I use.
For what? Laying down? Or?
No, I've got one that I use for shift, and one that I use for E. So I can give my finger a break every now and again, and use my thumb on the other hand.
That's something I wanted to invest in, is a something with a couple extra buttons, because the scroll wheel's nice, but since I end up playing a fair amount of PvP games.
Yeah.
And half my deaths is because I scroll past my weapon and I punch someone with a piece of chicken or something, you know. So I want to get something with at least a couple extra buttons. Don't know if I want a full gaming mouse, but at least something I could click to my sword and my bow, you know, quicker.
What's wrong with battle chicken? Yeah.
Well, if I had flame on it, it would be fine, but doesn't seem to work that way unless we work it out. You know, I gotta make this pretty and put some stairs on it. So, have you watched any of the current U8C season that just came out for America?
I've watched both the badges, of course.
Those skellies, I forgot how freaking deadly those things were in that version.
What kind of makes me laugh is the fact everybody moaned about skeletons and how, you know, OP they were and this, that and the other, that they nerfed them all, and then everybody complained that they were too easy.
Yeah.
So they're now coming back with a new and improved skeleton, which is going to be super hard.
Yeah, well, it's been a while since I've never had to deal much with that version. I've played, most of my computer time has been on 1.7 and 1.8.
Yeah.
So I didn't deal with those skeletons for only for a short time. And I forgot how much damage they used to take just from skellies in the early U8C seasons.
Yeah.
I mean, really, they're easy to take care of. You know, you just have to run into them and kill them in the current model.
Yeah.
My God, I've watched a few different perspectives. Everybody's taking so much damage. I think the first death is going to be a skelly death. I don't know how they're going to avoid it.
It's been a while since I've seen PvE deaths in one of their UHCs.
Mm-hmm. It's funny, the alarm went off 6 o'clock. And hopped right out of bed. I was wide awake. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. You know, yesterday when it went off at 6 o'clock for work. This is son of a bitch.
Whose idea was alarm clocks?
I tell you, when I retire, I am going to shoot every alarm clock I have in my house. Every single one of them.
Whether it works or not.
Yep.
Damn it, Creeper. Die.
Which reminds me, I am going to grab another cup of coffee.
Fair enough. I'm going to shoot a skeleton in the gonads.
The other reason why I wanted to do this early is the baby has been a little on a fussy side this week.
Mm-hmm.
So the house has not been as quiet as it can be. I think she's pushing through some of her teething right now, so...
Yeah.
So it begins.
Oh, Bubba.
I have to break out the bottle of whiskey. One for you, one for me, one for you.
Yeah. 2 for you. 1, 2 for me. 3 for you. 1, 2, 3 for me. If it doesn't sort your gums out, then Daddy's going to be asleep anyway. So you know.
Yeah. I won't remember a single thing that I did. But I'm sure Mom would never let me forget it.
We're like, you gave the baby whiskey. Yeah? Well, you know she only drinks brandy. What are you doing? the giant T in front of me. Oh, with a thumb. Ah.
Well, wonderful. Oops. I totally didn't click into a workbench and make my shelf shift off this.
I find it quite difficult when you run out of workbenches.
Right?
And all of a sudden you unshift and you're like, no! What are you doing to me, game?
Look at our scaffold there, Random. One little spot where it's snowing.
Mini biomes.
Minecraft. What can you say?
Go home, Minecraft. You're drunk.
You're drunk. Way too early to be drinking Minecraft. Get out of here. It's never too early to drink, but it is too late sometimes.
I don't know. The beer I had for breakfast. You know, I mean, do you know beer was actually invented as a breakfast drink?
No
And
kidding.
it was very, very popular in America. I mean, we're going back to like, you know, the 1800s or whatever, but it was a really popular breakfast drink because the water was so bad. And people used to drink beer.
You know, I had that excuse. Growing up, I used to go to church a lot. So,
Well,
you know...
no, you don't need to go any further. That's reason enough to drink beer.
Well, they always used to explain, well, the reason why they drank wine was because their water was so bad. It's just like, yes, and the fact that they enjoy drinking wine. And they couldn't quite get that concept that sometimes people like to drink drinks. And sometimes they just weren't as uptight. Imagine that.
So why do you have wine at communion? Well, it's like this. The kids moan too much, so what we do is we give them a couple of glasses of wine and it keeps them quiet during the service.
My church services use little shot glasses, you know, because they didn't want to waste. They didn't all want to drink from the same cup, like you know, Catholic church or something. So it was these little plastic cups. So, you know, sitting there, you could yell, shot, 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 shot.
America.
Mine was a little strict, and they used grape juice. Figured that one out.
Grape juice.
Grape juice. Yeah, they figured, oh, well, it all comes from the same plant.
Grape juice.
Mine wasn't as fun growing up.
God dear.
Thankfully, my family woke up eventually, and we all got out of that. And now my wife goes to the store and buys myself a 6-pack of variety beer, and my dad and I crack one open at his house and barbecue chicken.
Sweet.
It's a lot more freeing. Not that I'm an alcoholic or anything.
Let me just open a beer.
It's American beer. It takes way too much money to get drunk on it.
Yeah, I was watching Anders done a Swede vlog. And somebody sent him bit. Are you falling off again?
Yeah, it was that shift click run out of block thing.
Somebody sent him some beer in from Belgium, and it was like 9.6% or something. I mean, it was.
That's wonderful.
Well, I don't know about wonderful. It's got to be like drinking beer with vodka in.
Yeah, I think the average American beer is like 5%, 5 to 6 at the most. If you go with like a Budweiser or a Miller, or you know,
they're like 5, aren't they? Sort of around that.
But I live in an area where there's a lot of microbreweries. It's very popular. There's actually not far from, actually right across the road from my work,
Mm-hmm.
Someone put in a huge hops farm.
Cool.
And really cool looking. I don't know if you've ever seen what a hops farm looks like, but
Yeah.
just they've got thousands upon thousands, 10,000s of poles out there, to support the hops. And because the microbrews around here are growing, there's like a new brewery and pub around every corner where I live.
Yeah.
So if you like craft beers, oh my God, they're everywhere. But those craft beers sometimes, I mean, you can get up close to like a 12% craft beer at times.
Good grief.
Yeah, it's like, especially if you get a stout, so it's like drinking, heavy syrup chocolate with 12% alcohol. So, I'm not much of a stout drinker myself, but
no, I can't stand it.
it's a little too heavy. I'm more of an ale. Oh, I'll stick with ale.
Cannot stand stout. It's minging.
Now, do you ever drink Guinness at all? Is that...
Nope.
Uh-oh. I cut the block underneath. Wow, I'm glad I'm not doing this at build height.
MLG Pro.
And to think, I only fell off once on poppies. And only died once. And that was because I would stack up with dirt.
Yeah.
And then grab ladders and climb ladders on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ran out of ladders, so took the ladders off the bottom of the stack. And when I was going down, I went to grab the bottom rungs, and I realized, I no longer had those. No longer had those sitting there. So, oh gosh, this is awesome. Thank you for helping me on this.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm glad I woke up in the middle of the night with this idea. In between the baby crying and waking me up, I'm like,
Did you eat cheese or something before you went to bed? Or,
cheese?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
probably.
like
I eat cheese almost every day.
nightmares or something.
This isn't a nightmare. This is wonderful.
It came to me in a vision.
A cheesy provolone vision, but it was a vision. Alright, let me step back, take a look at this thing. Alright, I'm gonna make like a little spike coming down here. Oh, God. I've been doing this way too much. I'm so happy that we got into some prank wars here.
Yeah. Generally, I don't like pranking people in big ways because some people don't know when to stop, if you know what I mean.
Gulp.
Huge amount of iron. But yeah, you end up with people who are they take it the wrong way and they get annoyed and then they go over the top, and
right.
It can kind of lead to a bit of a mess. So generally I don't prank people in a big way. But this, after what they did to us, I think this is not only equal to, I think it's actually very well deserved that they end up with something that takes them a good 2, maybe 3 hours to clean up. Because I don't know how long it took you to clean yours up, but it took me, in total, I spent probably 2.5 hours on it, and then Pink and Lady Random came over. Oh, sorry, Jack and Lady Random came over and gave me a hand for an hour.
So it took you over 3 hours with someone helping you.
Well, if you add up the total amount of time spent clearing it up between everyone, it was 4.5 hours.
Oh my God. Mine probably took, I would say about 2.5. Yeah, I don't think it was quite 3. Get away from me, creeper. Get.
That was, yeah.
But I had a lot less iron than you. I did.
And that was with haste beacon.
See, I didn't have a haste beacon set up because it didn't speed it up that much quicker. So, but like I said, you had. When I went over there and looked at your place after seeing what happened to mine, that was just, my jaw dropped. I'm like, oh my god, this is almost double what I have. And I had a lot, so.
It was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Thank god I keep the smaller builds most of the time. And thankfully, Pink actually records now, so we can make sure he records. Okay, I think this is pretty fine looking.
Cool. Get out of here and go and do something at the pool. Oh, hurt my foot.
Let's do a quick cleanup. Can't give him an easy stairway now.
No. Is that dirt? Is that dirt? Son of a... Okay. Right. There we go. Okay.
Alright, I'm cutting the stairway out. So your last block you knock out, you're going to go into water.
No block. Ah!
Well, you didn't scream like a true Viking, though. That's for sure.
That was not a manly
pitch
Viking.
That high since I was like, 10.
Oh, son of a witch!
There we go.
Nice shot.
Ooh, sugar. Pour some sugar.
Yes, honey.
Yes, I will repair the 3 creeper blasts in a row that happened to me. Oh my god, you're surrounded.
I know, right? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh god, so dangerous.
I just wanted to get some dirt. I mean, how hard is it for a guy to get some dirt around here, you know?
Okay, I gotta grab a couple things to repair this. While you make a sign, I'm gonna give him breadcrumbs to follow.
Okay. Here we go. Right. You like to build things. Stuff. Things won't fit.
Let's see. I still have wood left on me. Enough to make 7 more crafting benches, so done.
Okay. I've still got 51.
Well, let's take them all the way down Green Tunnel, all the way to the hub.
Yeah, I left him a sign. It just says, "We heard you like to build stuff." JTuffFluff and Random.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would say just lay the crafting benches along the side here and
Cool.
call it good. Ah, gosh. Oh, man. Oh, job well done, I would say, sir.
Indeed. I don't know if I can get away with this, but possibly. Let's get rid of that. Oh, damn it! There's steps there. The purpose of this, those steps are going to be moved.
Yep.
Pi's now having a heart attack.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, pink.
That works for me. Okay.
Awesome.
We'll have to send him a little message when he gets on, and
Mm-hmm.
he can have fun from there. Hopefully,
Indeed.
hopefully he's not actually at his place, because I prefer him to come from the tunnel. But since it was Friday yesterday, I'm sure he's logged out at mini games. So
Yeah, I would think so.
anyways, thanks for helping me with this idea.
Ah, you're quite welcome. I think it's nice to get it finally done.
Yeah, job well done. I think we've caught up with the monstrosity that was done to us,
Indeed, indeed.
and I feel satisfied.
Yeah,
No regret.
my inner satisfaction has risen greatly today. Yes.
The great thing is we ended up with a bunch of iron out of all this. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for helping, and thanks for watching, guys. I hope
Yeah.
you've enjoyed these pranks, and for some reason, I think they're probably going to keep going on.
I don't know what you mean. Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll continue from there, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Take it easy.